On now, sorry. Hello everyone, I think that we should be live over on the Chloe's Creative Cards Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for joining me. I can see that lots and lots of you are here already, and I think that you are all pretty excited for this brand new launch, the beautiful butterflies. So I'm going to pop my iPad just in front of me here, and then I can read your comments a little bit easier. So hello to Susan, hello to Amanda, hello to Angela. We've got people watching on YouTube as well, so hello to Nan and Marilyn. Thank you all so much for joining me today. So as you can see, I am literally surrounded by beautiful butterfly cards. These are absolutely gorgeous, and I know that you are going to love crafting with these at home. So I'm just going to give you all a couple of minutes to kind of join and find where the live feed is, because I know some of you often ask in the group. So yes, hopefully we will see you all very, very soon. Right then. So, where do I start? As you can see, I've pulled out a couple of little cards here as a little sneak peek at the front. We've got Rebecca on answering the comments just opposite me. You're going to say hello, Rebecca?
Hello, everyone.
There we go. So Rebecca's on answering the comments there now on Facebook only. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's not anyone monitoring those ones, I'm afraid. Right then, so thank you all so much for joining me so far. Today is all about these gorgeous, beautiful butterflies. So I'm going to introduce the full new collection to you. So as you know, when we launched the Blooming Frames back in January, I think it was now, I mentioned that we had like a bigger launch, but we split it in half. So we kind of separated off the dies, which were the Blooming Frames ones, and we kept the beautiful butterfly imagery and the stamps and kind of the embellishment part as a separate launch, which is this one here that I am going to show you today. So this is beautiful butterflies. If you went for Blooming Frames, literally any of these products are going to work beautifully with those die sets and papers. They were all designed together, so they were designed to mix and match. So you're going to get maximum versatility if you went for that collection. This is honestly gorgeous. We have all had so much fun crafting with this beautiful collection. So I pulled out two little cards at the front here. One, which is this one here, is going to be featuring as a stamp along very, very soon. The instructions will be going up on the blog for this one shortly. It's very hot off the press. I only made this one yesterday. It was still a bit wet this morning, to be honest, but it's here now, and this one will be the stamp along. And then I've got this gorgeous card here that Christine's made using the botanical butterfly. So that gives you a little sneak peek of what this collection's all about. It's all about beautiful butterfly imagery, gorgeous florals, really pretty colours. We've got a beautiful foiled paper pad as well. It's got like some of the pages have got an oil on water effect foil, which is something totally different that we've never done before. So yes, I hope that you are all going to love this collection just as much as we have kind of designing it all and bringing it all together. So I'm going to pop some little finished samples in to give you a little sneak peek as to what to expect. So let me pop those in, and I'm going to move these cards out of the way, and I'm going to grab in my little box kit that we've got already made up. Okay, so this is one that I've just stolen from the warehouse next door. So let me just get this all lined up for you all. So as always, when we bring this in, this is an I Need It All collection, and as this is a larger collection, it's in one of our gorgeous pink, raspberry pink boxes. Just going to move my iPad out the way so I don't want to knock it off. There we go. So then when you open it up, you have got, of course, your lovely little Chloe's Creative Cards logo, and thank you for your order at the top. And then it is absolutely packed with goodies. So we've got our beautiful pink shredded tissue in the bottom, and then this is where the exciting part is. We have got lots of fabulous goodies all packed into this box. So the first element that I'm going to show you is the beautiful country flower, which is this one here. So this almost has the like kind of heart-shaped petals, if that makes sense. Really, really pretty, beautiful floral design, and you've got a stamp and die set for this one here. So you've got the lovely floral images, so you've got the 3 different sizes of the flower. You've got a little bud that you can be using to tuck in behind the flowers, and you've got some leaves as well, and you've got all the dies that coordinate with these as well. Absolutely beautiful. So you can see how lovely this set is going to be. The largest die size on this one is 8.2 centimetres by 7.8 centimetres. So they're a nice size. They're going to be great for scaling up for your 8x8 and your larger projects, or they are also going to be great for using it on your smaller projects as well. So that one is the country flower. I'm just wondering if I grab a couple of finished samples to show you as we go. Grab. This is one of Christine's here. So she's done this. I don't know how this one's going to look on the camera actually. We've got some really nice photography of this one. But she's done it all in white and layered up those flowers and just curled the petals. Looks really, really pretty using that white pearl embossing powder there. So that one is the country flower. Next up, we've got the botanical butterfly swirl, which is lovely. And we actually noticed this yesterday, that on the packaging, the finished sample has got the older version of the stamp. So the stamp is actually this beautiful swirly image, which is packed with little swirls, dots, flowers. It's really, really pretty. And then you've got the little butterfly that's separate. So you can layer that on top of the swirl, like we did with our swirly snowflake flourish, or you can use it individually as a little butterfly embellishment on your projects. So you've got the butterfly, you've got a little cluster of butterflies, you've got the larger swirl, you've got some smaller swirls on here, you've got your butterfly kisses sentiment, and then you've got another sentiment which says difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, which is lovely. You've then got your die to match your butterfly and the die to match the tiny butterflies as well. So if I just grab in a card of this one, we've got an A5 card. Honestly, we've got so many cards everywhere today. There are lots and lots of finished samples to show you. So you can see this is the one that Becca's created here, using all those beautiful pinks, using that lovely little butterfly at the top, and you can really layer that up. So she's used a bit of glitter, a little bit of patterned paper and some vellum there, and then using that beautiful sentiment as well. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And then next up, this one you all loved when we popped the little sneak peek up. This is the flower border, and I think this is going to be such a useful stamp. If I flip this round, you can see it's a really nice DL size stamp. So if you're making DL cards, this is going to be absolutely perfect. Or if you want to use it as a background and build it up as a border, of course you can do as well. So it's a really, really pretty image with all different flowers on there. You've got the little butterflies as well. It looks beautiful, glittered up or coloured in with your Copic markers or your pencils as well. It's really, really lovely. So that is your flower border, and let me grab a card to show you with that one. This little one here. There we go. So you can see how beautiful that then looks. Just stamped in, it's been stamped in black and embossed in clear, and then pop just colour it in with your Copic markers or any of your alcohol markers that you've got at home, and then just a little bit of glitter added. So the glitter added on this one has been Crystallina. So it just gives that really pretty subtle sparkle. This creates the most beautiful background as well. And we're going to use this in the stamp along as a background. It's such a gorgeous stamp. Really, really lovely. So that is the flower border. Okay. And then next up, this is where the collection kind of all started. DL stands for double length, Amy. So it's double the length to the width. Okay. So it's normally like a 4 by 8 inch card, roughly. Right, so next up is the beautiful Grande Floral Butterfly, and this really is where this collection started. So this beautiful butterfly has been built up with gorgeous flowers. It's a really nice large stamp as well. We're talking 13.6 centimetres by 10.2 centimetres to be precise. So you've got the beautiful flower butterfly. So you've got the lovely butterfly outline, you've got the die that's going to cut that out, and then you've got some little floral embellishments as well, which are beautiful. So you've got the little 4-petal flower with the leaves behind, and you've got the smaller flowers as well. Again, you've got the dies that are going to coordinate with all of these to die cut them out too, which is beautiful. It's absolutely perfect for building up. And right, I'm going to show you how this looks, okay? So let me grab this card in that is going up on the blog very, very soon. Actually, I'm not going to show this one, I'm going to show this one. I'm going to demo this one. So this is the butterfly when it is all built up. It is stunning. So you are going to be able to stamp and emboss this in all of your beautiful wow powders, glitter it up with your Sparklicious glitters, and then you can stamp your flowers onto your different coloured pearl papers and layer them up. And that is when this really comes to life. You can go in and add your little Sparklicious glitters as well. Absolutely beautiful. But then if I show you this one that Christine's done, and it is going up on the blog, of course it's pink. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see how she's glittered up all of the background of that butterfly, and it looks stunning. You've then got a little die cut layer with some mirror card underneath, and she's done this like a little fold back card, which is beautiful. She's used those lovely country flowers in the corner, and she's used the little butterflies as well from the Botanic Butterfly Swirl to add the embellishments on. But that butterfly in the middle, what a centerpiece that is going to make. And it is absolutely perfect for your 6x6 cards as well. It's been scaled to fit on your smaller projects and your large projects too. And I'm just going to show you this one that I was playing with yesterday. So I did it all onto vellum. So stamped and embossed it in white, glittered it up with glistening ice, and then coloured the little flowers in on the back of the vellum and just layered it up. So it looks so pretty. A really lovely image. So if you want to get techniquey with this, if you want to get your pens out, if you want to colour it in, it is going to be the most perfect stamp for doing that. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that is your Grande Floral Butterfly. Next up, we've got the Grande Botanical Butterfly, which is equally as stunning. This looks amazing, stamped and embossed onto heat resistant acetate and then glittered from behind. So you can be using all of your beautiful Sparklicious glitters to layer this up. It looks absolutely fabulous. So again, you've got that lovely large stamp. This one is 13.6 by 12.6 centimetres. These are going to be awesome for home decor as well. I'm working on a canvas for at home at the moment, and I think some of these are going to feature because they are going to look absolutely beautiful, all built up. And then when the sun starts to hit the glitter, they're going to look fabulous. So you've got that lovely large butterfly, you've got the little hearts, and you've also got the little wildflower details as well. So you can be using those to build a background. It is an absolutely beautiful stamp. You're going to love crafting with this one. So let me pop that one down and grab a card. You have a little look through. Honestly, we've got so many finished samples to show you. I'm going to show you this one. This one's one of Rebecca's, using the beautiful, this is the packaging one actually. Look at that on the acetate. Glittered up underneath, and then a little acetate wing on the top. Oh my word, this is absolutely beautiful. It's going to look so cool, all layered up on your projects. And again, this is going to work lovely on your smaller projects as like a real focal feature, or on your larger cards as well, and layering it up. Absolutely beautiful. And if you sell your cards, which you can do with our products, by the way, we have a full angel policy. As long as you're hand stamping and making a finished product, you can make and sell as many cards as you like. I know when I used to sell my cards, when I first started, butterflies were one of the most popular themes for projects. Everyone loved butterflies, and it's one of those where if you've got butterflies on your stand, it's going to draw people in. They just look absolutely fabulous. So that is your Grande Botanical Butterfly. Next up, we wanted a new happy birthday, because we've done happy birthday outline dies before, and you guys absolutely love them. But I kind of wanted a more elegant one to go with these butterflies. They are absolutely beautiful. So you can see how we've got this really fine font. So you've got your stamp, then you've got your die in 3 different pieces. So you've got your intricate happy birthday, you've got your outline of that, and then you've got like a shadow die as well. So it comes in 3 pieces, so you've got lots of different ways that you can be using this. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, you are going to see these time and time again on so many finished projects, and it's such a beautiful, very fine, pretty font. It's a nice size as well, because it's a little bit smaller than the previous happy birthday that we've done. So let me grab in a card to show you with this one on. I'll just pop that one back down in the box. We grab a card. Here we go. Oh, a little shaker card from Christine here. you can see, there we go, that you've got that beautiful die cut happy birthday. And the die cut is so fine, it cuts out absolutely beautifully. So that is one of the finished projects using that one too. And then next up, you will see this featured on all of our projects because it's gorgeous. This is the beautiful Butterflies foiled paper pads. Now, foiled paper pads is something that we don't do with every release. We tend to do a lot more printed paper pads. But the thing with the foiled ones is we tend to just do one production run. And once that run goes, that's it, gone. We don't tend to bring the foiled ones back. So, this is gorgeous. It's such a usable paper pad. You've got beautiful marble designs like this one here with the silver foiling. Then you've got the little butterflies foiled in silver. So you've got 24 designs, 2 sheets of each 48 sheets in total. And they've got silver and oil on water effect foiling on the pages. So if I just flick through, you can see we've got tiny little flowers as well. Really, really pretty. Then we've got more of these beautiful marble designs. Then this one, I don't know if we're going to pick it up on the camera. Can you just see that very subtle oil on water foiling? My word, they are absolutely beautiful. So it's a little bit hard to show you, but you'll see in the flesh. And if you ink over the top, it really highlights up that oil on water effect. And then this one is foiled with tiny little butterflies over the top of the rainbow butterflies. Again, it's that oil and water finish, so it's a little bit harder to show you on camera, but trust me, it looks fabulous in the flesh. Then we've got this beautiful green marbled paper. We've got another floral design with little random silver dots on there. Got a gorgeous script one with happy birthday, with love, but again, you've got the beautiful texture in the background. More of these beautiful marble designs because we know you love these. Oh, this one might pick up the oil and water really well. Look at those little butterflies. They are absolutely gorgeous. So you can just see the foiling effect on those. Honestly, this paper pad is gorgeous. I would suggest going for the collection and maybe adding an extra paper pad into your basket because seriously, you are going to use these so much. You've then got another one in kind of the blues and the yellows. And again, for this time of year, it's just perfect. We've got the gorgeous marbled one. And then we've got this one here that's got those little oil and water butterflies on there. And when we saw the oil and water foiling, I was like, we need that in the butterfly pad because it's so magical, so beautiful. Love this design as well. The gingham with the tiny little flowers on there. Super duper pretty. Again, more of these marbles because we know you love those. This one is a little bit more subtle, but the little black dots in the middle of the flowers have been foiled on this one with a little bit of oil on water. Then we've got this beautiful design with the little teardrops, and you can just see it kind of just adds a little glint, but we don't like to kind of foil the paper pads too heavily because then it distracts from the main image. But these are gorgeous. Again, those little oil and water butterflies, but if you want to get your inks over the top of these, this isn't a coated paper stock. It's a matte paper. So if you want to ink over the top and really make that foiling pop, of course you can do that because it'll act as a resist. And then this one, I love this design. I think that blue and the tealy green colour is so fresh. And again, you've got that lovely oil on water there. Then we've got the beautiful marble effect. And then we've got this one. Again, look at those tiny little butterflies in that oil and water foiling. It is absolutely beautiful. And then again, we've got the script. And that is your 24 designs. So 24 designs, 2 sheets of each in the foiled paper pad. Now, as always, all of the products are going to be available individually on the website. Alternatively, we know that lots of you like to buy the full collection. So there will be an I Need It All collection. In that, you're going to get your beautiful paper pad. You are going to get your filigree Happy Birthday stamp and die set, your Grande Botanical Butterfly, your Grande Floral Butterfly, your flower border, your Botanical Butterfly Swirl, and your country flower. And I think within this collection there's something for everyone. If you love doing your stamping, you've got your beautiful stamp designs. If you love doing your flowers and building your flowers up, you've got your country flower. If you want to maybe take that to the next level, you can apply the same skills that you've learned for making your flowers, but apply it to the floral butterfly. You want to try a new technique with your heat resistant acetate, absolutely the butterflies are going to work perfectly for that. So within the collection you get all of these goodies, and the price on this one is, let me bring the graphic in, so it should be £100.93, but as the bundle price you were saving, I think it's 15% and it's £84.99 for everything. And I think it's a really lovely usable collection. Now that wouldn't qualify you for DPD delivery for free on the website. You can upgrade, and there has just been a slight price increase on DPD, so it's gone up to £6.49, so it's gone up by 50p for the DPD delivery. But if you spend £100 or more, and maybe you're going to put an extra paper pad in your basket, you then get free DPD delivery. Otherwise, unless you select it, your orders are sent out with Royal Mail. Okay, that is the UK only. All of the international shipping details are on the shipping and delivery page on the website. So, should I show you some more finished samples? Okay, I'm going to pop these to one side and I'm going to grab the little baskets in. I'm going to show you these two first. Okay, let me just get myself organised over here. Honestly, we've ended up with so many finished samples for this collection. I've got so many to show you. Again though, as always, all of the cards are photographed and they will be going up on the website. So bear with, they will be coming. I'm going to grab a couple from the back as well. Grab these ones. Sorry, I'm just absolutely wrecking the display here. Right then, okay, so going to pop the overhead camera back in so then hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Right, here we go. So we have got the beautiful Grande butterfly on this one. This is the Grande Botanical, and then we've added the little happy birthday in the middle. Mixed and matching with those beautiful papers in the background as well. This just looks absolutely lovely. So you can see how you can be glittering up and how you can be embossing these, adding your sparklicious glitters on. It's going to look fabulous, and we know that you've all got lots of sparklicious at home. Next up, we've got one of Christine's gorgeous cards, and you can see how she's die cut out one of the butterflies, covered it with a double-sided adhesive sheet, and then covered it with some glitter as well, using that beautiful country flower. But look at how she's mixed and matched those blooming frames in the background as well. Absolutely beautiful. And then using that die cut happy birthday too at the top. If anyone's maybe just joining the live a little bit late, please don't worry, I'll be popping this up on the Facebook page and it'll be on YouTube as well, so you'll be able to catch up. Next up, let me have a little look. I've got one of these here. This one's from Glynis, and she's used that beautiful blooming frame and created a shaped card blank with it. So you can see here how she's stuck this together. And then she's used the lovely country flower, and she's used a little sentiment in the middle, mixed and matching with some of our sequins as well. The sequins look beautiful with this collection too. Next up, I think this one might be, this is Glynis, using the botanical butterfly again, just in the middle and layering it with some of our 8x8 dies, and of course she's mixed and matched those beautiful papers in too. Then I've got a few of Christine's over here. I love this project that Christine's made. So she's used the Grande Floral Butterfly, and you can see how she's die cut it out from underneath, popped a little bit of glitter under, and then stuck the butterfly back on the top, but it looks like it's flying. She's then very carefully cut out all of these beautiful flowers and layered them up into the corners, and doesn't that just look absolutely beautiful? She's then layered up the flowers on the butterfly and added in the sentiment as well. And again, using that 8x8 die in the background from the blooming frames, it's absolutely beautiful. Next up, I've got this one here, which is Glynis again. So this one will be going up on the blog. Glynis has been mixing and matching. So Glynis has used the blooming frames along with this collection. So she's used one of our previous flower stamps on here. She's got that lovely little happy birthday on there too, and using the beautiful papers. And I think this is one of Barbara's. So Barbara's used the beautiful floral lace border down the side, and then she's used the country flower onto vellum and glittered it up, which looks beautiful. Okay, let me move these ones out of the way. And then we've got another one of Christine's here, using that Grande Botanical Butterfly, which looks gorgeous, and with those papers. How beautiful is that paper pad? It's so pretty. So Christine's glittered this one on the back, like so. So she's stamped and embossed the butterfly onto heat resistant acetate, and then glittered it on the back. And then she's built up the little country flowers and some of the smaller floral elements from the floral butterfly too. And she's added in that filigree happy birthday there at the bottom. Next up, this is one of Becca's gorgeous cards. So she's used the flower border, and you can see how she's stamped and embossed this, and then she's glittered it up. Okay, it looks so pretty. She added a few little jewels onto here as well, and you can see how fabulous that looks. That's the bubble frame die as well, so you can see how beautiful that is. Next up, we have got, this is a one of Becca's again. This one's hot off the press. She only made this one yesterday. So this is a little 6x6 card. Just showing you again, for all these butterfly images are large, you can still use them on your smaller projects as well. They make the most beautiful focal feature. You could be using them to make like your little shaped card blanks too if you wanted to. Really pretty. And then we've got this one here, which is another one from Glynis. So Glynis again has done the glittering onto the heat resistant acetate, so you can just flip it over and glitter it like a stained glass window, and then layered it up. Really pretty. Use the butterfly frame die as well in the background. And these tiny little butterflies that we've got, these are beautiful, and if you can, I'd be popping one into your basket. These are the sparkling butterflies, and they are like tiny little butterfly sequins, but they are lovely for adding into the background on these. Next up, we've got a lovely lemon coloured one from Christine. So she's used that blooming frames, the floral lace background die on this one, which looks beautiful, and she's cut it diagonally to create two corners. Then she's popped her flowers down the middle. This is the country flower, which has been done on vellum and inked on the back, so that looks beautiful. So lovely. Okay, I'm going to move these out again. Sorry, I end up with so many finished cards. I like to try and keep organised and showing you different ones too. Just pop these over here. Okay, and then next up, this is another one of Christine's. This one we've actually prepped as a demo, so I'm going to show you my take on this one. Really pretty, using the botanical butterfly in the middle. Then she's used our butterfly frames die, which is gorgeous in the background, and just really built these flowers up. Absolutely beautiful. That's the country flower on there as well, and I think the kind of ivory and the pink works so well together too. Next up, this is one of mine, and this one I've done as a stamp along. So this one will be coming your way very soon. So we're going to be using that beautiful flower border. We're going to be using the floral butterfly. We're going to be stamping, embossing, glittering, colouring onto vellum, stamping onto vellum. We're going to be doing it all in this stamp along. We've then created some of the little country flowers to go in the corners, and we've also used the happy birthday, filigree happy birthday in the corner too, and the floral lace diamond die. Really pretty. So that one will be your next stamp along project very soon. Next up, we've got a little DL card here. So just using some of the smaller elements, which I think looks really lovely, and using the patterned papers as well in the background. And if you love this foiled paper pad, the Floral Dreams paper pad that we've already got on the website is going to coordinate with it absolutely perfectly. There are so many finished cards to show you all. I'm going to grab another handful, and then I think I might do a little demo. So next up, we've got this one here, which is using that botanical butterfly swirl. But what Becca's done on this one is she's just used the little butterfly to create a background, then done a little wrap around the middle with the happy birthday stamp as well. Really pretty, and added some little dots of glitter into the background. Next up, this is one of Christine's, using that country flower across the middle. And then can you see how she's used the flower border either side? It looks so pretty tucked behind your flowers. So it just creates a really beautiful background on your projects. Really nice. Again, mixing and matching the papers as well, using your coloured vellum. You can do so much with these. Next up, I think this is one of Rebecca's again. So she's coloured this one in with a pen. So if you love colouring, this flower design, this butterfly design, sorry, is going to be perfect for you. Layering up the frames too, really pretty. And then next up, let me have a look at this one. This is another one of Becca's as well. So you can see how using the papers, this looks beautiful in the background. Adding those little diamonds on and then using the little butterflies just to create something a little bit different as well on this one. Next up, using that botanical butterfly swirl. Now remember at the start, I told you that the design team got the original sample of the stamp. So since this sample, we've actually added in more little flowers and butterflies to the background, which makes it even more pretty. But I still wanted to show you the card samples because you can do the same kind of look with it. It's just the stamp's very pretty now. And then we've got the country flowers in the corner. And next up, we've got this one, which is a beautiful decagon shaped card. Again, stamped and embossed onto heat resistant acetate and then glittered from behind. Absolutely beautiful. And then by adding a little mirror card die cut in as well, it just adds that extra little bit of dimension to this project. Really beautiful. So I'm going to pop some more finished samples in so you can have a little look. And there we go. And I'm going to just knock the sound off and I'll just get ready for my next demo. Right then, so this is going to be the first project that I show you how to make. So this is one of the beautiful cards from the packaging. So we're going to create the beautiful little floral butterfly on here to start with. So we're going to start off by taking the beautiful butterfly stamp, which I've got stuck on my acrylic block. Our acrylic blocks, really, I would totally recommend that you have a set of these in your craft room. They are absolutely brilliant. So we've got the 4 different sizes in the acrylic block pack. So the butterflies are going to fit onto the square block that you get in that set. Okay, that'll also give you an idea of scale if you've got some of these at home. So I'm going to take a piece of crystal white pearl card and I'm going to give it a dust with an anti-static bag, like so, just to get rid of any grubby fingerprints on there. And again, as we've been doing in the past, what I will do is any of the cards that I make during today's Facebook Live will pop in with the orders for the new collection. Okay, so we'll pick a couple of orders at random and we'll pop an extra little card in there for you. Okay, so we're going to ink up the botanical butterfly like so. So I'm just using my Wow Clear embossing ink pad, okay, which we've got in stock on the website. And again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but all of these products will be launching over at chloescreativecards.co.uk at 6 p.m. this evening. Just wondering if I picked the wrong bit of card up there. This looks a little bit small. Just flip that round. There we go. Right, so we're going to place that butterfly down and press. So you want firm even pressure all over the stamp. So what I'm doing is keeping one hand on the stamp and using the other hand to press. Like so. And then we're going to lift this off. Okay, I'm going to pop my stamp over here. And I'm going to grab a little bit of scrap paper in. Okay, and then we're going to slide that under. Then I'm going to take one of our Wow embossing powders. This is Golden Pine, which is a really nice kind of zingy green colour. We're going to sprinkle that over and tap away the excess. Like so. So you can see how we've got that beautiful glittery butterfly. Okay, so what we're then going to do is heat this up. I'm going to heat this up using my heat tool, which I've got over here. So I'm just going to give it a second to heat up, and then we're just going to hold the heat gun still. As soon as we see that embossing powder start to melt and change, I'm just going to move it over the image. So with the glittery embossing powders, you're kind of waiting for it to twinkle at you. And once it twinkles, you know it's done. Right, there we go. So, just have a little check. Yes, that's all beautifully heated up. And look at the sparkle. Like, oh my word. We obviously worked with Wow a long time ago. Been a while since we've done any new colours, but these are beautiful, and I think with our colours that we did, it's a completely timeless collection. You're going to use it time and time again. So this one's Golden Pine, which is beautiful. So what I'm then going to do is take the die and line it up over the top like so, and I'm going to take a little bit of low tack tape. The low tack tape that I use is Scotch, and it is on my Amazon storefront if you have been over there recently. So basically I started linking all the products that I kind of use and love but we maybe don't sell, so that it's all linked on there for you. Okay then, so we're going to line up the butterfly here. And just tape that down in place. So a little bit of tape there and a little bit of tape there. And then we're going to run this through my die cutting machine, which we've just got set up to the side of me here. Just grab my plates. I've got shiny new plates as well. Isn't that exciting? First cut into these. Okay, so we're going to flip that over. I'm going to pop that in. We're going to line the plates up and send that through our Gemini. So the Gemini that I'm using, I'm just using my base plate, my plastic shim and my cutting plate on the top. My shiny new cutting plate. It's so exciting. I love it when you put into a new one. So we're just going to run that through. And then we're going to grab it at the other side. Okay, and then we're going to open that up and you can see how we've got that perfectly die cut butterfly. Okay, really quick and easy to do. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with my Art Glitter Dries Clear Glue. As you know, if you've been watching us for a little while, I love this glue. It is brilliant. We do sell it on the website. The little metal tip comes separate, but it is so good for glittering. So I'm going to use our lime zing